We are here in beautiful Miami and I have a very interesting guest. It is four-time kickboxing world champion, entrepreneur. I'm gonna go through the list, okay? Four-time kickboxing world champion, entrepreneur. He owns a bunch of casinos, made some, I don't know, like multi-millionaire. You introduce yourself better. I can't do it.
Okay.
If you were introducing yourself, how would you describe yourself? Like, what do you do? Who are you?
Yeah. Andrew Tate, four-time kickboxing world champion. And I've conquered the internet. I decided to conquer it and I took it and it's all mine. So that's basically what happened.
Who the fuck is Andrew Tate?
Be on the lookout for the straight up menace.
Hey, what's up? You see who it is? It's the Menace, and this is Menace 2 Dating. You know I need to start stepping up my game a little bit. I'm bringing out videos more often, but right now you guys are gonna have to deal with it because I work a job and been busting my ass back because I got some goals I'm trying to accomplish. And so it's detrimental for me to be working a lot of hours right now in order to achieve these goals. So, you know, I'm putting in 60, 70 hours a week and I'm trying to get these videos out to you guys. So bear with me. But before we get into this, what we're going to do, we're going to see, this is Cheyenne Reynolds. And she's on a show called Grilling. And she's on here with a guy. Everybody's been talking about him a whole lot on the internet by the name of Andrew Tate. So we're going to check out this video. But before we do any of that, I need you guys to like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends, tell everybody about me, and tell them that the Menace to Dating is here to stay. So let's get into this video.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Reynolds and I'm still on the lookout. I've had some good dates.
I'm liking my views, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's all good right now.
Charmer, ain't ya? And I've had some bad dates. How do you think you've done on the date?
I don't really give a shit, I'm not gonna lie, bruv.
Where are all the decent men? Not in my DMs, that's for sure.
Goofy dude.
I feel like I'm rolling with the man then. What's going on? 95s!
It seems like a lot of men don't know how to treat a lady.
I'll just manhandle everything.
And this girl's putting a chest and she hasn't in the nap, like, jeez.
Will I have better luck this season? What would you do if my ex was after you?
You can have you.
Let's find out. This is Grilling.
I'm ready.
So this chick, Cheyenne Reynolds, she's fine, man. I ain't gonna lie, she is fine. And she can't find a date. What's wrong with her? I think one of the reasons she probably can't, I don't know if she can find a date in real life, or is this just for, you know, the show? I think it might be for the show. Because she's fine. And then she just don't want no man. She probably chase him all the way. You know what I mean? She's on, she's got a successful show. You know, she's probably a boss bitch. But I don't know. She got Andrew Tate, this dude Andrew Tate. I really don't know anything about Andrew Tate. I just went ahead and, you know, popped him up here on YouTube, and this is one of the first things I've seen. I've seen a pretty lady, Cheyenne. I've seen the show before, her trying to get dates on here and everything. So I figured, why not watch this and see what's up with this dude? So that's where we're at with this. Anyway, we're gonna get into this video.
Andrew Tate the third. I'm here because I was invited. Is that a good answer?
That's fine.
Yeah, I was invited. So I thought I'd come along. Why not? There's already love in the universe. I've already found love. I found love with reality, my friend. I'm already in love. I'm in love with waking up every day. You know, there's people who are trying to stop me breathing and they've yet to succeed. I'm already in love. Life's great. I used to think that it was the man, and I was actually accurate, thinking that it was the man who was selling himself to the woman. But once you reach a certain level of achievement as a man, it's the woman who's trying to sell herself to you. I've handled...
I agree with that. I agree with that. When you're younger and you don't have, you know, the financial means and everything, and you're just trying to make it in your life. Some guys are, you know, you're still trying to get there, but before you, whatever age you are, before you make it in life, you're trying to sell yourself to the woman. You're trying to say, hey, you know, I got this potential, blah, 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 blah. And that's what it sounds like to a lot of them, is blah, 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 because they're looking for a dude who's already got it, who says, hey, I'm not going to have, I do have. And that's where the women usually go. Now, are all women this way? Not 100%, but the majority of women are. Facts.
A bunch of difficult situations in my life. I'm not intimidated. Let's leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. I would say I'm pretty confident, yeah, overall. Yeah, I think confidence is born from adversity, right? Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Can Cheyenne ask you whatever she likes?
Anything she likes. Find the most difficult question on the planet. Tell her to throw her question card away. Write a new one. I'm ready. I better be good. I better struggle, which is obviously impossible. So she should at least try to make me struggle. I spent my life fighting in the cage. I'm not scared of her. I think relationships are a beautiful thing. I think that the synergy between men and women are a beautiful thing if they are correctly collaborated. I think that that's what makes society function. I think that's what makes the world function. I think that men and women falling in love and having children and having families are very, very beautiful things as long as it's done correctly, as long as the woman obeys like she's supposed to. And I think the world can be a beautiful place.
Here he says how women should obey. Now, I know he likes to say that to make women angry, but I don't know if he means obey as such. You know, women, they look at it as saying like, I'm not your slave, I ain't gonna obey you. But I mean, I think what he's trying to say is that if you're the man, if you're taking care of business and everything, you're the provider, you're the protector and everything, then you should be able to give rules, have a set of rules that a woman should abide by if she wants to receive these benefits of a man being a protector, a provider, you know, and raising her to a status higher than what she already is. You know what I mean? Because a woman can live in the gutter. A man will pull her out if he thinks she's fine enough. She got a fat booty on her. So, you know, but we'll get back to the video.
As long as gender roles are not misconstrued and misunderstood. So if Sean doesn't understand that, I'll correct her quickly and we'll fix the world and we can move on.
Some nice legs on her, boy.
Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
You look really nice.
Thank you. Let's do two kisses. 1, 2.
Oh, very nice to meet you. What's
Very
your name?
nice to meet you. Andrew Tate. What's your name?
Andrew. Nice to meet you. Cheyenne. Or Cheyenne Reynolds, if you're doing this whole
Cheyenne Reynolds. We're gonna do official.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Cheers. I think she's an attractive woman. She's good looking. Friendly demeanor. I can tell she thinks she knows things, so I look forward to correcting her.
She's definitely attractive, boy. I mean, she takes care of herself. And a man, that's what you want. A man, that's what a man wants from a woman. A woman who takes care of herself, carries herself in a respectful way. You know, she's dressed nice. She's got her hair done and everything. She seems like she's a very intelligent woman. And, you know, then of course he's going to come in here, you know, like he said, correct her on some things that she thinks she may know. So this, I think, is going to get to be pretty interesting watching this here.
But that's usually how life works.
Finally, see? A man that makes an effort. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah? Okay, where are you from?
I'm American, but I lived in England for a long time. I lived in a very prestigious part of the UK. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luton.
Very
Prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah, #1.
Luton. Okay. Was not expecting that.
So I was in Luton for a while, and now I live in Europe, so I've just come in.
Okay, I think Luton is like almost like the hood, I think, from what I'm hearing in England. So, I mean, his father was a brother, lived here, a chess master or something like that. Apparently he's a 4-time world champion kickboxer, so all that shit he talks about, he'll whoop your ass and everything, he's probably gonna whoop your ass, to be honest. Anyway, let's see how and the man's self-made, practically a billionaire from the way it sounds. So I don't know if he gets all his money in, you know, avenues of legitimacy. I don't know. I hear there's a lot of speculation on where his money comes from, you know, even like Russian mob or something like that. But either way, that man's getting it done. So let's get back to this.
Okay, because your accent, it's like really different, isn't it?
It's pretty mixed up. I'm like a street dog, my dear. I've been here, I've been there. Half American, half English, half Luton, half everything else.
A bit of a mix.
Bit of a mix.
That's cool. So how did you get here today?
I flew in this morning.
Flew in. It's different. Something different.
Yeah. Jump on the jet.
You flew in on a jet. Who is this guy?
What about you? You have a mix, no?
Yeah, my family, we're Caribbean and English.
So the Caribbean side's the crazy side? Or the English side's the crazy side?
I'd say the Caribbean's the fun side.
Fun
a bit
side?
of spice.
So you're fun and crazy?
Not crazy.
I mean, it's the beginning of the day, you can't lie.
Do I look like I'd lie to you?
Yes.
I'm not a liar, actually.
You're not a liar. Everything you tell me for the rest of this episode is going to be a complete truth.
Yeah.
Promise me.
Yeah.
Say I promise.
I promise. No, I really promise.
We'll see.
All honest thoughts and opinions.
We'll see. All right, we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Let me think of a lie. Give me a second.
No, you can't lie.
Okay, I see what he's doing. See, what he's playing this game with her. Okay, you know, I used to play this game. What it is, women are emotional creatures, right? So he's keeping her on like an emotional roller coaster way it seems. He'll say something that's borderline insulting, but then he'll give a compliment and even, you know, down himself a little bit, you know, just to so when she was like, oh, I really don't like you, he'll say a little something about himself, or even give a compliment or say something that really does make sense. But I can tell what he's doing. I like it. It's pretty smart, actually.
You have to tell the truth. I don't have to tell the truth.
Why?
We already agreed you're telling the truth. There's only one of us can tell the truth. One of us can lie.
That's not good stuff.
I'm a shoe salesman. I sell shoes, socks, shoe accessories, polish, etc., etc.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sell shoes. Yeah.
You good at it?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm surviving. Sold 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. Life's good.
Okay, that's good. He's a liar. So tell me a bit about you, Andrew.
I'm not comfortable opening up too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, you know, you might work for John Law and the government.
No.
I have to be careful what I say.
Oh, so it's not commitment issues?
It's not commitment issues. It's
sure?
more just like legality issues.
Oh, okay.
I like to go to church. I'm a man of God. Play Scrabble.
Do you have faith?
Okay, this is good. This is an interesting conversation that we can have on camera, which is.
I'd say my personal journey with God is between me and God. So I'm not one of those people that is like, yes, I go to church, or yes, I do this.
Don't you think that's a bit like lazy Christianity?
No, not really, because for me, I believe in love and I believe in faith, and I don't think it's just one religion that you need to follow. You know, I've got friends that are Muslim.
I agree.
I've got friends that are Christian. You know, I've got friends that are spiritual, so I don't put myself in one category.
I understand and I respect that completely, but don't you think out of respect for God himself, whether you're in Dubai and you go to the mosque, or you're in England and you go to the church, you should get up early on a Sunday, despite all the booze, and get up and take an hour out of your life and just show some respect? Don't you agree?
No, because everyone's journey with God is personal.
You can be a lazy spiritualist, a lazy Christian, you can be a lazy kickboxer, right? I'm a kickboxer, but I don't train. Okay, bro. I understand. You're lazy. It's okay.
He's got a point there. Whatever it is, any aspect of your life, if you say that's what you are, then you should be living that. You know, keep that same energy when you say you're doing this. Keep that same energy. Go be the example of whatever it is you're trying to say you are. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you got to get out there and do it. So carry that energy into your life, you know. Manifest it, say it in your mind, speak it, so now that vibration is out there, and bring it into reality. So I like what he's saying.
I'm not lazy. Do you have time for God?
Absolutely.
That's good. Do you get up early on a Sunday?
Completely.
That's good.
Every single Sunday, of course.
That's amazing.
And I think that being religious is a beautiful thing, and I think that a lot of people try and say they're spiritual or they're religious in a way, copping out on the 1 hour a week. It just feels a bit lazy to me. I think you can always find an hour a week.
Yeah. No, you definitely could.
So maybe God sent me here to make you go to church.
Maybe. Maybe you're here to enlighten me.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
Yeah? What kind of man are you?
What's the spectrum? I need you to quantify it for me. Who's at the bottom and who's at the top?
For me, I'd just say top, like a high value man.
What would you say constitutes a high value man?
A high value man is someone that is successful financially.
Okay.
I'd say it's someone that's got a lot of integrity and good morals, that is very well respected, is very sure of himself, but also is a very family orientated man. That's for me, a high value man.
That sounds pretty good, what she said. That's a high value man. I would agree with that. What do you guys think? Comment below what you think a high value man is.
Okay, it's fine. I'm a high value baby.
He's very sure of himself. Yeah, so what's a high value man for you?
Pretty much basically what you said. I think a high value man is a capable man. I think capability can be judged in many different ways, and capability is something which varies depending on the situation. You need a man who is capable of doing lots of different things that he doesn't do very often. You need a man who's capable of being violent when the time appears. Of course, you need a man who's capable of making money. You need a man who can kill somebody and hold a baby in the same day. You need a man with a very broad spectrum of qualities and assets and capabilities. And this is actually what the most difficult thing about being a man is. Most people, when I say most people, let me change that. Most females don't respect how difficult it is to become a high value man. Because to become a high value man, you need to have so many different qualities and so many different capabilities.
I agree with that. I do not think that women appreciate the work that men have to put in order to get to where they are in life. And it doesn't matter if you're a high value man or just anywhere in life, it's hard for a man to get there. Whereas for a woman, a lot of things come to you very easily. Like I said, you have the opportunity, and when you're young, opportunities come to you left and right. It's when you get older that the reality sets in and you're like, wow, it's a lot of times you got to work a lot harder to get the things you want to get that you used to take for granted and get them when you were younger. So I think that's where he's getting ready to go with it.
It's a very difficult thing to do. You need to be funny and smart and charismatic and interesting with stories and strong and rich with a nice car and a nice apartment. Whereas to be a high value female, you need to be hot. If you're nice, it's a bonus, but it's not even that necessary.
That's it.
If you're a pretty female, even if you're a piece of shit person, you're gonna get messages on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a good looking man who lives with his mother, you ain't getting any messages.
Not really.
Facts.
I think so. I think
Those
that
are
if
facts.
you're a good-looking man, that's all you have going for you. I don't think you're going to succeed very well in life. Yeah. I know there's very, very pretty girls who have nothing else
Those are
going for them that
facts.
manage to do very, very well.
Yeah.
Do you play chess?
I'm okay at it.
But if you look at the chessboard, right, the queen gets to jump all over the board, and the king has to move one square at a time, and I think that's done very purposefully. If you go to Monaco and you see a yacht and you see a man on that yacht, he had to work his entire life and network his entire life and get up early and deal with stress and tax problems and police problems and work his ass off to buy that boat. What did the girl have to do? The girl who's on that boat, the 19-year-old Ukrainian. She had to get a message on Instagram, boom. So the man moves one square at a time and the queen just jumps on board. This is the point. Female beauty is extremely valuable.
The thing is, there's a difference between a high-value man and a high-value woman. For me, a high-value woman is what kind of mother is she? What kind of compassion has she got?
Correct.
Has she got integrity? Has
Correct.
she got morals? Is she loyal? All these other qualities. But I feel like men base it on just an aesthetic level.
I agree with you.
I agree with her. I agree with her on the high value woman. The things that she said. Now, how many of those women do you actually see out there today? There's a lot of women out there that think they're high value women, or people call them high value women. Are they really? Someone tried to tell me that Meg the Stallion is a high value woman. Come on, man. For real.
If I meet a female, I would like her to be all those things, especially loyal. It's the most important thing for a female to be.
Are you loyal?
Mr. Loyal, man of God, we already talked about church. But the point is that to initially attract a mate, females, the most important thing for them is their looks, whereas a man, I think, is his status, and status is a far more varied spectrum than looks alone. Being good looking alone does not make you a high status male. To be a high status male, you need to have a bunch of things. Initially, if you're just pretty, you're gonna get attention. Whereas a man, you need to have a bunch of things to just get attention. Do you understand? Do you agree with my point?
Not always. Listen, there's men that are funny.
She says not always. Yeah, not always, but she's talking about men are funny. She gonna get with the dude who's just funny and broke. She's like, you better go out there and tell some jokes for a couple more dimes. She ain't trying to hear that. Look at her.
That aren't that attractive, that can get attention. It's like an energy thing.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. I know what you're saying. They can get attention, but I don't think anyone would look at a funny guy who lives with his mom and call him a high-value male. Whereas if you get a really, really beautiful girl, even if she has nothing else going for her, she'd be considered high value.
I wouldn't say high value.
Right?
Yeah, we can disagree.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Are you a good partner?
The best, of course.
The best. What makes you the best?
Besides you and the police, I don't often answer questions.
Okay. He's definitely had a police interview in the past.
I don't like to answer open-ended questions because I feel like they're a trap.
Why?
Because when you speak a lot, it's how you end up getting trapped, right? It doesn't matter.
Those are facts. I did a video back where there's a dude on there, and he just started running in his mouth, man, and the girl decided to leave his ass alone because he was just talking too much. Let the woman do the talking. Let her talk about herself. That's what she wants to do in the first place. Talk about herself. And then all you do is agree with her. It's pretty much that simple a lot of times. Let them talk about themselves and agree with them. And then once in a while, tell them something else about themselves that they didn't already say. Man, I'm telling you, it's almost that easy. Because women just love to hear about themselves. They don't want to hear nothing about you. They don't care about you unless you got money. If you got money, the more you got, why they like when you have all the money? So they can go tell their girls all the stuff. that you have, that you did, you spent on them, whatever it is. They want to do all that. It's a thing for the girls, you know, for the sisterhood. Women do it for the sisterhood. Brag about their man for the sister. Not all women. There's some women out there who you know, want love. There's some men out there that want love. But most of the women, especially here in the United States, man, listen.
Matter if it's a police interview or anything else, the more you talk, the worse. So I want you to be very, very specific with your parameters within the questioning, because that allows me to answer them in a way which makes me look the best.
I don't know, I feel like a very confident man that was very sure of himself would just answer.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel like it's just being calculated.
Okay, a very innocent man, would he just answer the police?
Yeah. If he's innocent.
Then you've never dealt with the police, Mike. That's not how it works.
No?
No, of course not.
But he's innocent.
It doesn't mean anything. Innocent and guilty in and of itself is a false paradigm. You have to understand that the world we live in, there is no black and white. There's no such thing. It's all a sliding scale. If they want to find you guilty, they'll find you guilty. I guarantee you sold something to a mate on eBay 7 years ago and didn't pay tax. Boom, you're going to jail. I'm enjoying this conversation, and I understand every point she's making, and I'm being deliberately abrasive. However, the truth is about the masculine-feminine dynamic is that females like men who are completely in charge and run their life exactly how they want, and they comply and bend to the man's wills and lifestyle. To come along to a woman and say, how do you want me to be so that you like me is a death sentence for the relationship. So that's how it works.
Those are facts he's speaking right there. Those are definitely facts right there. You know, a man's status means it all. Fellas, your status, how you look in your life, what you've done and achieved in your life is what's going to pull the woman that you want. But don't expect it seems like you can't expect a whole lot of loyalty. Now, if I'm wrong, ladies, if there's any ladies out there watching this video and you think that I'm wrong, comment below. I want to know if there's any women out there who really want a man for who he is. Because I'm sitting out here single as hell, thinking that this is the end of it. That's why, excuse me, that's why I became the menace to dating. And I'm going to tell you now, go and check this show out. Andrew Tate and Cheyenne do not get along is the title of it. The show is Grilling, Season 2, Episode 7. Go check it out and see how the rest of this video goes. It's pretty interesting, but I'm going to do some more research on this cat here, Andrew Tate. He seems like somebody that I want to listen to a little bit. I may not agree with everything he says. You know, I'm sure there's some things. He seems like he could be a little over the top a little bit, but check out her channel. Check out Andrew Tate on there. You know, Google him yourself or, you know, YouTube him and see what's up with this dude. I'm gonna check him out some more. Maybe I'll do another video. If you guys like this video and everything, comment below and say something about it. Other than that, like, subscribe, share it, and this is The Menace, and I'm out.
Be on the lookout for the straight up menace.